MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
You know, I think the phrase must win is overused in sports, but even though this isn't an elimination game, it does sort of feel like a must win. Doesn't matter what sport you're talking about. If you go down 3-0 in any series, you're fighting nearly an impossible uphill battle. Feels like the series kind of rides on this game right here.
Kyle Hendricks gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Scooped up, and that's out number 1. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
To the plate now, Chris Taylor. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Here he comes again, 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
So now to the plate, Will Smith. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Now a long throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, Dero. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock. You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
In now, Edwin Rios, fouled off. The set, and the 1-2. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And it's fouled away. Smith at second, Turner at first, 2 out in the inning. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. The 2-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his own, and he's obviously seeing the ball.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. So here is Nico Horner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 3-1. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. He's around first, heading for 2. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
That's the perfect answer after you've given up the lead in the previous inning. Put the tying run on second and get the momentum going back in your favor. Now we'll see if they can cash in.
Standing in now, Mike Trout. Ball 3. Kershaw has hurled more than 2,700 major league innings in his career. And with upwards of 2,800 strikeouts in those innings, he's with the all-time greats like Mike Messina and a guy named Cy Young. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. Horner is on his way home. He comes across to score, and the Cubs have tied it. We're all square at 1 apiece.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rosario is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting fourth. Not shortstop. Carlos Correa.
Stepping up is Carlos Correa. Good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Runners on first with 1 down. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. So 2 down and a runner at first, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. He's running. Line to the right side. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. At the plate now, Andrew McCutchen. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Now McCutchen belts one, carrying well to left field. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run blast is straight away left, and the Cubs have taken a 4-1 lead.
This is exactly what you want your offense to do, to get your fans involved. Bottom of the first inning, let's get it started early with a homer.
To the plate now, Wilson Contreras. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 4-1 Chicago.
Feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the street.
Second inning set to go, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Gavin Lux.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Popped him up. Contreras is there. 1 down.
Batting eighth, the left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
So next to bat will be Eddie Rosario. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Smoked on the ground left side and into left field for a 1-out hit.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
And that misses. 2-1.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
The 2-2. Fastball right back to the mound. There's one on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Cubs 4 and the Dodgers 1. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Patrick Wisdom. Fouled away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have, too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Stepping in now, Ian Happ. 1-2 now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Wisdom leads off second with nobody out. He stays alive, still 2-2.
Not surprised he's late on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 2-2 one more time. He was laid off, and the count runs full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there, and if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
The 1-1. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Betts giving chase. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. Wisdom isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and he's safe at the plate as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
And now in the box, Mike Trout, and their runners at the corners now. Runners are at first and third with none out. One ball and 2 strikes the count. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A 3-run home run for Mike Trout. His 4th long ball of this series, and this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Kenley Jansen enters from the pen in just the 2nd inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. The next 3-2. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Now to the plate, Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-1 home is a fastball down below the knees. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Correa.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Bullet back up the middle. Taylor is there, and he has it for the first out. And they get the double play.
The bat, the third baseman.
Here now is Rafael Devers. He has no prior history against this pitcher. The 1-1 home. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Betts on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's the Cubs 8 and the Dodgers 1. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. One out, nobody on. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Into the box now, Max Muncy. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. 2 out, nobody on. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Wisdom will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. It's still an 8-1 ball game. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And it's fouled away. Ready with the 1 and 2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Drilled on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. And there's 1 away. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now to bat, Patrick Wisdom. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Grounded to short. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the... At the plate now is Will Smith, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And he is going to have extra bases to start the 4th. Running hard, he's digging for 2nd. Arms pumping, he's hustling for 3rd. And he is into 3rd base here with a leadoff triple.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into 3rd.
Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Great job to cash in following that leadoff triple. Infield's back, so you just want to make sure you get it on the ground, and that's an easy RBI.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is in the air out to right field. Hal's back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Bases are empty here with 2 away, and up next will be Gavin Lux. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Cubbies are in front, 8-2. Corey Knebel, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Happ with a 2-1 count now. To 2-2 now.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
Still 2-2. Now the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
The center fielder.
Stepping in next, Mike Trout. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there. Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly into the bleachers and out of here. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, he's obviously very comfortable in the spotlight here. In the postseason, everything is amplified. Runs mean more, and every pitch counts, especially when you make a mistake as bad as this one. Missed his location, and he takes it out of here in a heartbeat.
Carlos Correa would be next. This is pulled into right. And boy, the Cubs have come to play as this is good for extra bases as well. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
In now, Carlos Correa. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center, and that's going to fall for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
At the plate, Rafael Devers got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi. Now into the box, Eddie Rosario. He'll start off the 5th in this one. A ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. Next, here is Jacob Amaya.
Jacob Amaya.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Now back, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
At the plate now, Mookie Betts. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He'll try again, 1-2. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly to second for one. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, and the lead stays. So in now for Chicago, Andrew McCutchen. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
3-2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. He's 0 for 5. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So next to hit is Patrick Wisdom. He grounded out last time up. The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. And that retires the side. Cubs are down. Striding in is Chris Taylor. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Happ is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. Next up is Max Muncy. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. 1 out, nobody on. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Just hung in there on that one.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Another full count pitch home. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And there's out number 2. So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and that brings up Will Smith. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Justin Turner would be next, and right into the shift. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10.
Number 30.
The 2-1 home.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Lux is under it. 1 away. In now is Nico Horner. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a fly ball to straightaway left. Rosario comes on now and puts it away for the 2nd out of the inning. Mike Trout stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. Smoke toward third, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. Fourth hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. Trout, the runner at first with 2 gone. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Ready now is John. The 3-2 pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. Next, it'll be Edwin Rios. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A runner at first with no outs here. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. Brustar Graterol comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Taylor will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
The batter.
And stepping in, Rafael Devers struck out in his last trip to the plate. 1-1, here it comes. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
Into the box, Andrew McCutchen. And that's high and off the plate. Willie Calhoun will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away.
Calhoun.
2-2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Devers leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 3-2 one more time. Fouled off. Popped him up. Lux takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out. Next to dig in.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Zach
your
Collins
attention,
will
please.
look to provide a little
He's hitting
two-out
for the
thunder off the bench
Number
as he'll hit
21.
with a runner at second and 2 away.
Collins.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Max Kepler will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Kepler.
And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Set to deal on 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends. Zach Collins will stay in the ball game, taking over the catching duties behind the plate.
Zach Collins.
Max Kepler remains in the game, batting 8th and manning left field. Dylan Bundy has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Gillen.
Now it'll be Eddie Rosario, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hal is there, and he'll bring this one in. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate here is Chris Taylor. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Slow roller down the third baseline. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man. Shane Green enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. And that will bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swings through it for strike number 2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump.
The swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Well, when this thing left his bat, I thought it had the distance to get out of here, but it goes over the fielder's head and skips away in the bottom of the wall, allowing him to cruise into third.
Stepping in now, Nico Horner. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And this is swung on and missed. And, boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw will get him for the second out. But meanwhile, the run is in to score from third. Digging in will be Anthony Rizzo. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On to the 9th now in Game 3. It's the Cubs 11 and the Dodgers 2. So now here is Max Muncy. He'll lead things off here in the 9th with his guys in danger of falling into a very difficult to escape 3-0 deficit. Hit sharply on the ground, and that is into right field. So the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Popped him up. Collins has a play. 1 away. Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. It was a walk in his last trip. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Muncy, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A swing and a ground ball to third. The second for 1 on to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. 11-2 is the way this ball game ends. The Cubs take a commanding 3-0 lead here in the league championship.